Alrighty everybody, welcome back to yet another video where we review the Buccaneer Monkey top, middle, and bottom pack that we tested, that we just finished testing. Not yesterday, but the day before. So here we go, let's go over the results, because there are some very, very interesting differences in the Buccaneer paths. So, starting off, 000 semi-buffed Monkey Buccaneer. Space Group Moabs, around 43 to 50. And, you know, just $250, an efficiency of about 5. So, average, it's nothing too crazy. The first and second tier also get to Spacing Group Moabs. They don't improve that much, and improve in rounds only by a little bit. 49 to 50 and 57 for both, respectively. Now, obviously, their price is like double, triple, quadruple, whatever, so because of how cheap the upgrades are in the beginning, which makes their efficiency rise all the way up from 5 to 10 to 17 for the second tier. Third tier, we have a huge burst in popping power. The Destroyer is magnificent at that. Space Zombies Group BFBs, amazing. Jumps up to at least round 63 and reaches all the way to round 75, which is amazing. However, it is like 4 times more expensive. So it is better, but it's also more expensive. So that means that its efficiency is still higher at 58. But 58 for a third tier is pretty good. Fourth tier gets to Bads and Zome Gs, around 88, 3 times the price, a little bit more than double the efficiency, like in a bad way, 136. Which don't get me wrong, for a fourth tier, it's still like decent, right? It's not awful, it's not bad, it's not super good. It's decent. It's not so bad. So, you know, pretty good. Fifth tier gets to Bads of different rounds. Bads, all from just Bads to Bads round 100 at the highest. So definitely BADs all over the place. The Bads are just, they're the only things that can stop the carrier flagship. And in rounds, however, it gets to from now 98 to 102, depending on which path it is, for about $37,000, which gives an efficiency of roughly 370 or so, which is really good for a tower. To have an efficiency that low is really good. So, and in terms of cross path, clearly the Grape Shot Hotshot is the way to go for the carrier flagship. Boosts its popping power to get it from round 99 to round 102. So definitely an increase there. Even though it's a tiny bit more expensive, it makes it more efficient overall. Now, middle path. Middle path starts off amazing. BFB's Moabs, 55 to 60 for only $800. So, 14 in efficiency, which is good. And then it just keeps climbing. Second tier to Zomg's BFBs, all the way through fourth tiers, which starts touching upon Bads, and then fifth tiers, which just, it's Bads all over the place. But like, Bad 110 to, you know, group Bads at the lowest. So definitely huge bonuses there. Again, the rounds climb up really quickly. So jumping from around 60 to 62 to 80, 92, and then finally 103 for the carrier flagship. Not carrier flagship, Pirate Lord. Sorry, wrong path. The Pirate Lord, 103 when buffed. Speaking of which, throw on some alch buff here. There we go. This guy will beat round 80. Easy. Now, in terms of cost, yes, it does, the costs do increase quite quickly, but Pirate Lord is still only a $33,000 to $34,000 tower if you take everything else into account. So not the 5th tier itself, but like everything leading up to it, plus the 5th tier is almost $34,000. And getting to around 103 for $34,000 is amazing, which is why its efficiency is at like 325. Better than the top path. And by just a tiny margin, the Pirate Lord with long-range Crow's Nest is the winner. with $1 more efficient out of the 320. So they're basically the same thing, but it all comes down to cost. Long Range Crow's Nest is $200 cheaper, which makes it more efficient because it gets to the same round. So there you go. Now Bottom Path is obviously worse at popping balloons, but then again, it makes money too. So, you know, it's kind of a trade-off there. So mostly just spacing group Moabs. Only the 5th tier gets to touch on BFBs, and with cross paths all the way to ZOMGs. So, okay. For the most part, it's on the round 50s, except for the 5th tier once again, which touches on round 60 and all the way to the late 70s, 75 and 78 when cross pathed. Now, the pricing for this one is a tad bit cheaper than the middle path, but almost the same price. Which means that its efficiencies are obviously going to be much higher overall. So, you know, like, about 450, I guess, on average for the 5th tiers with crosspath, as opposed to 325, which is, you know, much worse, obviously. In terms of crosspath, if you want to pop balloons with your Trade Empire, Grape Shot Hotshot once again takes the lead. It's just so many more projectiles. It's just so worth it, especially when buffed. Even if it's more expensive, it is still more efficient. So yeah, that's basically what the Buccaneers are. Now if we compare it tier by tier, okay? First tier. Apparently Bottom Path is most efficient because it's cheapest. There. That's basically it. Round 50 for cheapest. So good job. 9 efficiency is the most efficient instead of 10 or 14. Second tier. The top path. Wait, no, not the top path. The bottom path, once again, is still more efficient. Again, cheap. Third tier. Now, third tier is clearly the middle path. Middle path dominates. Dominates. Efficiency-wise. It is absolutely amazing. So, there you go. The third tier definitely get cannonship. That's best bang for your buck by a large margin. Fourth tier, same thing, middle path. Keeping on ahead with that, with literally half of the efficiency of the second best. Which, by the way, is the top half. So, yeah. Way better. And for 5th tiers, the Pirate Lord is the king of Buccaneers with the most efficient way of the cheapest way to pop the most amount of balloons. And there you have it. Those are the results for the Monkey Buccaneer. Now, as you can see here, we're still like in the round 50s. So I'm just gonna sit here with the Pirate Lord, pop some balloons as much as possible, and you know, I'll see you back. I'll see you back on like round 79 or something to watch Annihilate. Cause this is gonna solo, obviously. So see you then. Alrighty, guys, here we are. We're on beating round 79 with absolutely no problems whatsoever. Absolutely no problems. This is literally so easy. There we go. And then wait for the ability to regenerate. I could just absorb that ZOMG. There we go. Easy victory. There we go. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you did, hit that like button or subscribe if you haven't already. That's the best way to help the channel, and it you know, it provides a lot of good stuff for you in the long run. So, if you could do that, that'd be awesome. And yeah, stay tuned for next video. Next video, we will be testing out the next tower, which, what is the next tower, actually? I think it's the Monkey Ace. So, next video, we're going to be testing out the Monkey Ace. So, stay tuned for that, and I hope you have a really good day.